All right, we're ready for week 2 in the GCGL. Played a couple games offline in week 1. We'll go over them real quick. Uh, both of them involving these two teams here are playing the first game of week 2. Mount Morris lost to Otisville 36-25. Big games from Brian Blair, who threw for 227 yards on a touchdown. Phoenix Love had 145 yards receiving, and Yates had 101 yards rushing the football. For the Mount Morris Savages, Tayton Lang had a big game, 116 yards and one score. But that's all the offense they had. Ace Graham struggled, throwing for just 74 yards. And Otisville wins their first game, 36-25. In the second game, the Grand Blanc Griffins stunned the Flushing Raptors in overtime. Our first overtime game of the league. And I haven't done a really good job of explaining how the league works. I kind of just going with the flow here. But my overtime that I'm doing is going to be each team gets one series. So whoever leads after that first series wins the game. Or if they remain tied, then we go another series. But both teams will get the football in the overtime. And so the exciting part about this one was Flushing had the lead 19-18, but then lost a yard, which would send it to overtime. And then Grand Blanc would score 5 points in the overtime and stop Flushing. To end the game. So there you go. Week 1 is in the books. I will put together stats and standings after the week 2, and we'll kind of go over that at some point. But today we got Flushing at Mount Morris. So here we go. Mount Morris gets the ball first. It's going to be a 5 versus 6. Pass versus X. And it's a 1. Star linebacker, Maxwell Flesher, if his pass level is a 3, which it's not. How about a pass level 1 or 2? He is. Sacked. A 1-point loss and a fumble. That's in the end zone. Let's see what the fumble, even though if the offense recovers, they can return it out. One, offense recovers and advances. New gain of 1dx plus x value of random player. So let's do the random player first. 9 on offense is going to be the dot receiver. That is going to be Tayton Lang. Tayton Lang. He has an X value of 0, so it's just 1d6 return. 1. It gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to be a stop. It's going to be a stop because they did not gain anything. Let's give the stop to a random player here on defense. 8. 8 on defense is the star defensive lineman, Marcus McDonald. McDonald gets the stop. And that didn't take long at all for Mount Morris as they fumbled the first play. Yeah, hopefully I'll know what that means. All right, Flushing takes the ball. I forgot to say Flushing does have the power factor advantage here, but it's a 6 versus a 3. X versus pass. X versus pass. It's a 4 unit level of the D line. X level, I'm sorry. 3 versus the O line. Is it greater? No, the O line is going to have 1 advantage. So it's going to be a gain of 1 on a hard-nosed run by the Diamond Runner. That's Jackson Lee Boyd. He'll pick up a yard. Jackson Lee Boyd picks up a yard, or a zone, I should say. It's going to take a while for me to get used to that. All right, second down. It's going to be a 1 versus 6, a run versus X. Run versus X, 4. Roll 1d6. 1 to 2 is no gain. It's no gain. That's a stop. The star defensive lineman, or no, diamond linebacker, makes a nice stop. Jace Weaver with the stop. Jace Weaver makes the stop for Mount Morris. And Flushing is on the board with 1. 1-0. Mount Morris back on offense. This is 1 versus 4. Run versus pass. Run versus pass, and the roll's 11. This could be good. Run level of the diamond defensive lineman. That's Travis Briggs. His run level is 1. Is it greater than the diamond runner? It is not. McCoy's a 2. It's going to be a gain of 4 by the diamond runner. Sloan McCoy bolts through the line into open field. He'll pick up 4. Four zones. Sloan McCoy. Brings up second down. Six versus 4. X versus pass. X versus pass. The roll's a 5. X level of the diamond defensive back. That's Stanley Reed. He's a 2. Greater than the diamond receiver. He's a 1. So it is incomplete. Well covered. Nice play by Stanley Reed. He was draped over Sloan McCoy. Stanley Reed with the stop. Four points, though, for Mount Morris. Flushing takes over. One versus 6, run versus X. Run versus X. The roll is a 7. Run level of the dot runner. That is quarterback Dillard Miles. He's a 1. Is it greater than the dot defensive lineman? It is not. They're both even. So it's just going to be a gain of 1. Well contained by Colin Steele. He hems him in and drops him for a zone gain. Still picks up 1 though. So Myers on the run. Second down. This is going to be a second roll for Flushing here. Got a 4 and a 7, so it's going to be a 7. I should have, can't remember what that was now. 1 versus 4. Run versus pass. And we're going to take the 7. Run level of the diamond runner. Jackson Lee Boyd is a 1. Diamond linebacker is a 2, so it's not. Gain of 1, but quickly stood up by the linebacker, Weaver. He'll get a zone out of it. Brings up third down. Oops, I don't want to roll that. Again, he gets another roll. It's going to be 6 versus 3. X versus pass. 2. They're going to have to take a 2. X versus pass. Roll a 2. X level of the diamond linebacker. Oh, it's 0. Is it greater than the star runner? No, Riddell Benson's a 2. So now we roll 1d6. 1 to 3 is no gain. 4 to 6 will be a gain of 1. It's a gain of 1. Nice hard-nosed run by Benson. But that'll be an exchange. Flushing gets a hard-fought 3 zones on that series. Zones are hard to come by so far. 3 for Flushing. We're tied at 4. And Mount Morris takes over on offense. All right. Mount Morris. 1 versus 6. Run versus X. The roll is an 8. Run level of the diamond linebacker. The diamond linebacker is Maxwell Fletcher. He's a 2. Is it greater than the diamond? Wait, I got the right one? Okay. Against the, that was a star linebacker, I'm sorry, versus the diamond offensive lineman. He is 1 to a roll of 1 is going to be no gain. 2 to 5 is a gain of 1. And 6 is a gain of 2. It's a 4. It's going to be a gain of 1. Gain of 1 by the star runner. That's Tate and Lang. Both these teams are playing some defense here early on. Hitting hard. Second down. Fives. 5 pass versus pass. Pass versus pass. 2. Pass level of the diamond defensive lineman. Or diamond. That's the star defensive lineman. He is a 2. But is it greater than the star offensive lineman? Jarrell King, no, where they're tied. It's going to just be incomplete as McDonald got his hand up and he was on Graham quickly, but makes Graham throw it away. Nice stop for McDonald, his second of the game. So they're going to get 1 on it. Mount Morris leads it 5-4. Flushing back on offense. Four versus 3. They have an option to go for the deep ball here. Myers, they're just going to do a pass, I think. They're not going to try anything this close to the game. 4 versus 3, pass versus pass. And the rule is a 2. Star defensive lineman is a 0. Paulie Rogers is a 0. Is he greater than the star offensive lineman? No. Eloy Pena. And it's going to be similar to what happened later. Rogers put some pressure on him. And Dillard Myers throws incomplete. Pena with the pressure stop. And it's back over to Mount Morris. This is going to be 3 versus 1. Pass versus run. Roll of 9. Pass versus run. Pass level of the diamond defensive back. He's a 1. Is he greater than the dot receiver? He is not. It's complete for a 6-point gain to Tate and Lang. Tate and Lang catches it in the flat and races past Stanley Reed for 6 zones. So there's Mount Morris with another big play. That was pass, run, 9. Tate and Lang with 6 zones. That brings up second down. 2 versus 4. Run versus pass again. This time the other way. Run versus pass. 6. Gain equal to runner's run level. Now we're going to roll for the runner. 1 to 3 is a star. It's a 4. It's going to be the diamond runner. Sloan McCoy, he's a 2. 2 zones for Sloan McCoy. 2 zones for McCoy. They're looking to pound this in. 3rd down. This might do it. 2 versus 3. Run versus pass again. The roll is 12. Star runners run level 3. He's going to take this one in. Tate and Lang 5. It would have been 9 zones, but instead it's going to be 2 for the touchdown. So Tate and Lang pounds it in. A 2-yard touchdown or 2-zone touchdown run for the Mount Morris Savages. $14 points. Oh my God, did I just... No, it was Mount Morris. Okay. That's right. Okay. 14 points. And that's going to put them on top. 19-4. Back to Flushing. See if they can answer here. Two versus 3. Run versus pass. 6. Run versus pass 6. Gain equal to runner's run level. 6. That's going to be the dot runner. That runner is Dillard Myers, and he's going to gain a zone. Brings up 2nd down. Three versus 4. Pass versus pass. 6 is the roll. Quarterback pass level, 2 or 3? No, Dillard Myers is a 0. It's going to be incomplete. Knocked away by Will Hammond. He'll get the stop. The Diamond defensive back gets the stop for Mount Morris. Diamond defensive back, Will Hammond. Nice coverage. And only 1 for Flushing. Their offense is a little anemic today. 19-5 now. As Mount Morris takes over. Ooh, we got event chart for the first time. It's going to be an 11. Flag on the offense. Illegal contact. On Mount Morris. Now you can't get a safety on a penalty. So what that means is the next play, if it's a no gain, you roll 1 dice. 1 to 3, or odd is going to be a loss. Even is going to be a gain. So if they lose on a no gain, it's going to be a safety. So there's a 50-50 chance if there's says no gain. If I explain that correctly. So replay the down. They do lose the time slot, so that's not a problem for Mount Morris here right now. And now we're going to have another roll for Flushing. They've already rolled a 4, so that's pretty low. 3 versus 5. It's going to be pass versus pass. Pass versus pass. So let's see if we can get a 1 or a 2. Nope. We'll keep with the 4. Flushing will. So pass versus pass 4. Pass level of the star wide receiver Ronnie Rowland is greater than the diamond defensive back. They're both 3s. So they're not greater. So it's going to be roll 1d6. 1 is an interception, and 2 through 6 is incomplete. It's picked off. Picked off by Kevin Doyle. Now, I can't remember how many zones downfield this would be. If it was completed, it would have been 1 point gain, so I'm guessing it would have been picked off at the first zone. Can he take it in for a safety here? Picked off by Kevin Doyle, and he is going to take it in for the safety. So that's going to give Flushing their first big break as they start at the 2, or the second zone. So Kevin Doyle makes a big stop there for Flushing. They needed that. And Flushing will take over in the second zone. They need to get this offense going. 6 versus 5. X versus X. X versus X1. Star defensive lineman. If his X level is 3, he's a 2. 1 or 2 is a sack and a 1 point loss. If quarterback's X level is 0, it's a fumble. If he's not, he's a 2. So it's just going to be a 1 point loss. What a play as they quickly put up any momentum that Flushing had and quickly put it away as Dillard Myers could not get away from the rush. Paulie Rogers gets the sack. Paulie Rogers with the sack for the Savages. His second stop of the game. No, I put that down for the wrong person. Wait. It's only his first stop. All right. Mount Morris takes over. They do get a point Morris or Flushing does. Still, it is 19-6 in favor of the Savages, and they've got the footballs. We're nearing crunch time. Try to put this game away. 4 versus 3. Pass versus pass. Could go for the deep ball here, and they will. They're going to try to put this game away quickly. Deep pass versus pass. 6. Incomplete. Just out of the reach. Kevin Doyle makes the stop. So they tried. And Flushing. This could turn out to be not a good mistake if Flushing can get some offense going here. Four versus 5, and we got an event chart, 10. That's going to be on the offense. Conduct on Flushing, because their games keep slipping away from them. They lose that zone. So now if there's no gain, this could be a safety. Let's see. Oh, now we're going to have, they get a roll. So it's 3 versus 3, pass versus pass. There's the roll they were looking for, 12. 3 versus 3, pass versus pass. 12. Star wide receiver pass level is 2. That's going to be complete. 1d6 plus 2. 1 plus 2, 3 zones. To Hugo Jimenez. That's the first completed pass of the game for the Flushing Raptors. Second down. 1 versus 6. 1 versus 6. Run versus X. And the roll's a 10. Run level of the O-line, 5. Greater than the D-line, 2. Yes, it is. It's a gain of 4. Huge opening for Benson. He picks up 4 zones. Out to the 7th zone. Benson with his best run of the day. And now we head into crunch time. Third down, and they're going to go to hurry up. And we got an event chart. 11. Flag on the offense. They're going to lose one for illegal contact. Not good. 4 versus 4. Pass versus pass. They got the deep pass option. They're just going to use pass. Hope for the best here. 6. Pass versus pass. Quarterback pass level 2 or 3. Dillard Myers is not. Incomplete. Broken up by Will Hammond. Oops, I put them in the wrong ones. Here we go. That's Hammond's second stop. They'll get 6. So that makes it 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. 19 to 12. With only 2 spots left, and Mount Morris is going to go into ball control. So they can put this game away right here. Nothing bad can happen. Oh, nothing will bad happen. This is going to be good. 5 versus 2. Pass versus run. And the roll is a 12. Quarterback pass levels is Ace Graham is a 2. Touchdown. Wide open. Ronnie Rowland takes it all the way. All the way for the score. Now, they were in ball control, but with a touchdown, that's only going to use up 1 slot. So Mount Morris Ronnie Rowland makes the catch for the score. I think Flushing was expecting a run there to run the clock out, but instead they put it up and Rowland was wide open and raced to the end zone for the score. 14 points. It's now 33 to 12. And they've got time for one last play. One versus one. It's going to be a run versus a run. 12. Perfect execution. Star runner. Tate Lang is a 3. Gain of 1d6 plus 4. That's going to be 8 zones, but it's going to be short of the end zone. And the ball game is over. Tate Lang, nice run there to end it, but Flushing knew they had the game won, so they kind of let him run around there a little bit until they finally brought him down short of the end zone. Oh my God, what did I do? That was actually supposed to be Riddell Benson. So instead, he's a run level 2. So it would have been a gain of 1d6 plus 2, so 6 zones. So 6 zones for Benson. He stopped short. Forgot to change it over there. So there you have it. 12, 13, 14, 17, 18 for Flushing. 28, 29, 33. 33-18 is the final. Mount Morris gets their first win of the season. Let's roll for the yardage. Rowland, 121 yards receiving and a touchdown. Tate Lang, 63 yards receiving Whoop. 184 yards total for Ace Graham. Better performance than last week. Tate Lang, 41 yards rushing and a touchdown. McCoy, 67 yards rushing. 108 total rushing yards for the Mount Morris Savages. Pretty even distribution there. For Flushing, Jimenez had the only catch of the day. Ends up with 33 yards. And that's it. Dillard Myers, not a good day. Too many times his pass level came into play. And he's a good athlete, but he makes some big plays sometimes, but he's not the most accurate thrower. Here's Benson. That final run kind of adds to his total. 115 yards rushing. Jackson Lee Boyd, 31 yards rushing. And Myers, he has 21 yards rushing, or no, 31 yards rushing as well. 177 yards rushing for the Flushing Raptors. So the Raptors fall to 0-2 on the season. Not off to a good start. Dillard Myers has struggled. So week 2 started off with a win by the Mount Morris Savages. So there you have it. Week 2 is underway. Thanks for watching.